9 a.m. on this Tuesday morning, April 10th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, April 10th, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely Tuesday morning, April 10th, 2018. It is 9 a.m. and it is 41 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories of the Peter Channel Morning News is Simpsons still don't understand the problem with Apu. Cohen rain strikes deep into the Trump center circle. Mr. Zuckerberg goes to Washington, so let's stop acting like he can't handle it. He can. Trump said he'll decide to suit on response to the Syria chemical attack. Trump calls very tough military response to the Syria attack. Washington panic cries of chaos in India. School bus crash kills 27. Hungary's pro-migrant group seen as struggles after election. Is Donald Trump right that China slaps a 25% tariff on American cars? A fossilized fingerboard may be from the earliest of humans on the Arabian Peninsula. 3 men arrested in connection with a gang rape of a 19-year-old woman in Montgomery County. What national ground troops on the border cannot do, and federal budget deficit upon projects over $1 trillion in 2020. After more than a month, Yola Skripal, the poisoned daughter of the former Russian spy Sergei Skripal, was discharged from a British hospital on Tuesday. New York, as the Trump administration prepares to meet with North Korea, and 70 U.S. citizens detained there, hopes the summit will lead to as far as freedom. Seoul, South Korea's opposition lawmakers called for the removal of the new financial supervisory chief over a lobbying controversy. Chinese President Xi Jinping said on Tuesday that his country will receive tariffs on automobiles imported in the country. Arizona authorities say 6 people were killed when a small airplane crashed Monday night on a well-known golf course near Phoenix. A federal judge has finalized a $25 million settlement between President Trump and his students in the Fuck Trump University real estate program. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said up to 14 of the National Guard troops will be sent to the Mexico border to ramp up security 7 times more than he pledged last week. Wherever you log in on Facebook, you will voluntarily share head the data with a company which is collected, packaged, and sold to other companies for profit. A coalition of child advocacy groups filed a complaint with the FTC about the accused of YouTube of collecting personal data of children under the age of 13. As historic cotton farm, brought in North Edinburgh, is deemed a hazard, next steps still encouraged to fill a stage property. North Edinburgh Police and Fire recall hacked the Saturday night, saving the lives of 4 addicts as people were just dropping. North Edinburgh man arrested after altercation with police. Edinburgh City Council Sarah Lynn Reynolds to run for state representative. 50th annual Model Senate meets at Edinburgh High. Edinburgh Lisa Piscatore is the new executive director of the Edinburgh Area Interfaith Collaborative. Lawsuit and Seacock case dismissed. Senate man gets jail time for pot sales gun charges. American companies in China have much to say to the trade dispute. The $66 million Bayer Monsanto merger just got a major green light, but the farmers are terrified. Wells Fargo Group reportedly faced a huge fight for mortgages led them to auto insurance problems. Ceiling panel falls in total on American Airlines flight. Look at that stocks now. 46.34 points at 23,979.10. SP 5 up 8.69 at 2613.69. Nasdaq up 35.23 at 69.50.34. Investigation resumed in failure reportedly lays blame on Northrop Grumman. The story claimed by Buzz Aldrin saw aliens in space is utter nonsense. Inside a clean room where NASA new Mars lander waits to launch. New memory cells develop well in old age. And 1 death, 265 illnesses in 8 states linked to salmonella tainted chicken salad. Peter Channel News Time is 9:05 on this Tuesday morning. It's time now for a sports report. The Norton Lancers baseball team fall to the Medfield Warriors 8-6 in 8 innings, and the softball team blanked Medfield 9-0. Tonight, the Boston Celtics beat down to Washington. They got out of Washington Wizards while the Boston Red Sox will square off against the New York Yankees in the first of the three-game series at Fenway Park. Started that. From 3 miles away, Patrick Reed's family wept as they watched him win the Masters. NFL player, Packers wide receiver Trevor Dick arrested a threat charge. History tells us the NFL is still terrible at evaluating quarterbacks. And sure as the Seals and first pitch shutout as that top Braves to the nothing. Peter Chelder's time is 9:05 on this Monday morning to the morning, and it's time out for Peter Chell trying to check this Tuesday morning. Baby! Let's start off on the NBA word. Looking to get a subway commuter rail in the ferries. Okay, looking down within byways of New England. Let's study off down in Rhode Island where 185 westbound side. It is so between the Seacock and Orient and East Providence. 146 on the northbound side. It is closed on the northbound side from 95 all the way down to the Branch Avenue due to some road work on Hawkins Street. But 146 is looking good. Route 10 to the northbound side. A little around Route 6 in Johnson. Jamestown, Newport, about bridges are looking good. 146 on the northbound side. It is closed between 104 and Pioneer Road due to some road work. So if you're going to go and 146 in both ends of Lowell at Sales Road and northbound side. Also 127 out Route 122 to the Lincoln Woonsocket area. So 146 northbound motorists, if you go to that area, take 146A and then go down Pioneer Road. One for you on the northbound side. It is slow around Highland Road in Lakeville. Route 6 to the westbound side. It is slow for the Sagamore Bridge. All the way down to Route 3 to the southbound side. It is slow around the Sagamore Bridge. Board Bridge to the southbound side. A little slow on the board on the northbound side. A little slow around Route 28. 95 on the northbound side. A little slow around 27 to shut out the Route 128 Canton. 24 on the northbound side. A little slow around 139. Then run off all the way out to Route 128 Canton. 7 Expressway on the northbound side. It is slow around the Quincy Orient to downtown Boston. 7 Expressway southbound side. Slow to Dorchester Stretch. 128 on the northbound side. Slow to Great Bend to Needham Orient to Route 20 Waltham. Mass Pack eastbound side. Also Natick Stretch and the Hippex Camp between 128 and Western Orient to the Prute Tunnel and Mass Pack westbound side. So between the Olympic down to South Boston. 93 on the both ends of downtown Boston. The back up 93 on the southbound side. So between Bedford and Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side. So between Rear Orient and downtown Boston. 128 southbound side. So between Linfield Orient and Woburn and then Hitchcock Cannon between Burlington all the way up to Waltham. Route 3 on the southbound side. Also Triple Cove Grove in Billerica and the Hitchcock Cannon around Route 128 in Burlington. 93 on the southbound side. So between Bedford and downtown Boston. 93 on the both ends of downtown Boston. The back up. Route 1 on the southbound side. So between 60 and Revere Orient. 93 in Charlestown. 7 Slow County looking good. Mass Pack westbound side. So between Lloyd and the South Boston. 93 on the southbound side. Also 62 in Wilmington. 495 on the southbound side. So the long stretch. 29 eastbound side. Also between 146 on Route 122 to Worcester. 146 on the northbound side. Also on 290 Worcester. 91 on both ends back around 57 to Nagawan. 84 eastbound side. So between West Hartford and 91 to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side. Also Hartford, Connecticut stretch. 84 on both ends back around Route 80 in Waterbury, Connecticut. 84 westbound side. Also Danbury stretch. Route 7 on the southbound side. And then slow on the Danbury stretch. Merritt Parkway westbound side. And then slow between Fairfield all the way into Stamford. 95 on the southbound side. So between Westport on the Stamford, Connecticut. And 95 on the southbound side. Also off to 91 in New Haven all the way into West Haven. 91 on the southbound side. Also on Route 95 in New Haven. Interstate 93 on the southbound side, also Tilton, New Hampshire, and otherwise, Interstate 89 southbound side, also Cleveland and upstate Vermont, and Interstate 91 on the southbound side, also London, Vermont, and Harvard 59 on the northbound side, so circle back in towards Montreal. Peter Chill, news time, 9:09 on this Tuesday morning, and it is time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar satellite, it shows clouds coming up to the region with some snow from central western Massachusetts and out from Connecticut, and some rain showers from southern Rhode all the way down to coastal Connecticut with some snow from New London out to Madison, Connecticut, and rain from Long Island from South Island. It's slipping down around Stamford, Connecticut, and down around Bronx and New York City, and some snow around Yorktown and Austin and Rockport, New York, and snow around the Albany down to Kingston areas. And snow from Rutland, Vermont, all the way to Binghamton, New York. And snow from upstate New York, from Watertown all the way to Oswego and down to Rochester. And snow in the northeastern PA. And snow in the northeastern portions of Ontario, and snowed around the Montreal area. Looking at the temperature spread around the region, it is 30s for a bunch of western Massachusetts and Connecticut to the 40s and low 40s in eastern Massachusetts, all to the 20s to 30s in Northern New England with a 9-degree reading from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Rockport, Massachusetts, 39 degrees, with overcast skies. And in Norton, it is overcast at 39, humidity 71%, 2.3 degrees, barometer 3.17 inches, sunny, and winds west-southwest at 1 mile an hour. Okay, look at that forecast. Goes like this. For today, scattered showers may after 1 p.m. Mostly clouds, how about 46 degrees, lots of southwest wind, just patient 30%, new precipitations less than 7 inches possible for tonight. Scattered showers may before 10 p.m. Clouds, that goes, but partly clouds, about 29 degrees, lots off wind, just patient 40%, new precipitations less than 7 inches possible for Wednesday. Most of the sunny podcast clouds about 52 to about 34 degrees, lots of verbal wind, shifted southward about 5 to 7 miles an hour for Thursday. Slight chance showers after 1 p.m. Mostly sun's about 58 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour, just patient 20% Thursday night. Slight chance showers before 10 p.m. Mostly clouds about 45 degrees, just patient 20% for Friday. Partly sunny, the most clouds about 66 about 47 degrees. Saturday, mostly sunny, mostly clouds about 67 about 41 degrees. Sunday, just rain, clouds about 50 about 42 degrees, just patient is 55%. And for Monday, rain at 59 degrees, just patient is 80%. And that's going to be for the Peter Chillo Morning News at 9 a.m. on this. Till tomorrow, on April 10th, 2018, people will be have a good morning, good night, and be have a good day.